Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. A little bit of a tool tip. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Eastwood surface conditioning tool. So you got the box right there. If you've ever tried to clean metal with a right angle grinder, something like this, you know how much of a pain in the butt it can be. It's got a little bit of contact area. It takes a really long time to clean the metal, and often it's just hard to use. So that's why I ended up getting this conditioning tool. It's got a wider 4-inch drum compared to the little grinding disc or conditioning disc. So today we're going to be checking this tool out, and hopefully it works pretty good. If you're looking for a reliable way to remove rust and paint, this seems like it's the tool to get. So let's open it up and see what it looks like. Handle, instruction set. All right, here it is. First thing right out of the box is it's fairly heavy, but that is to be expected. Looks like it just has a regular finishing drum on it, and I'm gonna really need the one that removes, heavy rust and paint. But I have a scrap piece of metal over there. We'll try to work this out on. So Eastwood says that this tool is designed for stripping paint, removing rust, and polishing metal surfaces, which I often need. I create a lot of large art in the little, like I said earlier, the little right angle grinder. It takes forever to clean that stuff up. So I'm hoping that this tool will speed along that process and make it a little bit more enjoyable cleaning all that metal up. It says it has a quick release mechanism to release this drum, which it has a key. I'm not sure what that's for. It has 2 keys in it. We'll put that back together. That was fairly easy to get off and on. It's got a reverse thread, just FYI. Very heavy. Takes a bunch of different drums, which I don't have right now. It's got this adjustable speed switch on there for different types of metal. Let's put the handle on real quick. I think that will make it a little bit easier to handle. Comes with a spare set of brushes in this plastic bag. Dang. I did a video a while back, which you can see on my channel, about tools needed to make art or make metal art or metal fabrication or whatever. And even though this tool probably isn't really needed, it can definitely make your life a lot easier. Like I said, those right angle grinders, I mean, that's the tool that every metal worker needs to have in order to complete projects. But it's a multi-purpose tool. It doesn't, sometimes it's not the right tool for the job or not the best tool for the job. And I'm hoping that this tool, this surface conditioner tool from Eastwood, will really speed up that cleaning. The surface conditioning tool will really speed up the cleaning of the metal for me, because that often is the most tedious job that I've got to do. All right, yeah, that's much better, and you can let you really push down on it. Okay, so what's next? Let's plug it in and see what it can do. All right, I've got a nice piece of fairly rusted metal. Let's see what I do. I need to clamp this down though. Let's do the clamp. And hearing protection, how about that? All right, to try this thing out, I put this piece of rusted metal here, and let's see what it can do. I'm gonna first just turn it on and see. This is at speed 1. Pretty slow. And it goes all the way up to speed 6. Takes a little bit to get going. So there's a pretty heavy coat of rust right here. Let's get a little closer. Let's see what this thing can do. You know, and a right angle grinder would take this off fairly easy, but you often get those swirl marks in there, and that's one thing I'm trying not to happen with this metal. All right, this is, like I said, this is just a finishing one, so I don't expect it to be awesome, but let's see what it's doing. That thing really like throws material pretty fast, and that's just the finishing drum. I can't imagine what it's going to do with the rougher abrasive on there. You can see it took it off, and that was like a second, you know, 2 seconds, whatever it was. But that worked really well. So I'm excited to use this on my future project. I have a really big sculpture I have to do next couple months, and I'll use this tool on that sculpture. So you can see, like, within seconds that this thing really took off the material. So the pros that I've noticed after 10 seconds of use, takes off a lot more of the rust way faster. It seems to be really easy to swap out those abrasive drums, easier than even the 4.5 inch grinder. And the grip on it is fairly nice. You know, the con is the weight. You know, a lot of the projects, like I said, are really large, and I would have to hold this tool for hours. But even with that, like, this grip makes it a lot easier to hold it. This hand grip up front makes it a lot easier to hold it. I don't know how much the variable speed will really come into effect. I had it at full blast, and I kind of like to change the pressure or the amount of material I'm removing with pressure instead of speed. And the only other thing that might be a con is that these things can be pricey to replace, so I'll have to see how long these last. I work in a lot of the scrap metal, and there's often heavy rust on that. So if that drum's like 14 bucks and a 4.5 inch angle grinder is less, and I often use this one too to clean. This is a 7-inch or a 9-inch, 7-inch disc grinder, and I use a big disc from Benchmark Abrasives to clean it. This is a coarse one, but you get the idea. That thing takes off a ton of material. I don't think I've done a review on that. I might have to do that one next. So, should you buy this Eastwood surface conditioning tool? It's really up to you. If you are working on projects, you know, like body panels for cars or large pieces of metal where you need to remove or condition the surface, you know, relatively quickly, and it's a job you might be making money on, then I would say yes. This would be a tremendous time saver for me compared to the littler angle grinders. Seems to be pretty user-friendly. Drum switch out. It's pretty powerful. Remove this material on this board really fast, or on this piece of metal really fast. My recommendation is to get it if you need it. And make sure you check out my video about what tools you need to get started with metal art. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I'll put a link in the description for any of the stuff you saw in the video.